thank you and for being here with us today, and welcome to Legacy and Me podcast. My name is Cynthia Gallardo, your favorite legacy lady, and I have a fantastic guest today. You are going to be thrilled and excited. Hello, Erica Leary. So Erica Leary is the founder of Leap with Leverage, an exciting summit, and there's so many other things she has to offer, which I'll let her share momentarily. But she has a fantastic lineup of speakers, and she'll talk more in detail about the actual event. But I wanted to make sure we brought Erica on board with us so you can learn more about her platform, and the summit that she has going on. But everything we do here, we talk about legacy, right? Because a legacy is basically our lessons learned, our material assets, all those things that we have around us that make us who we are, and so that we can leave that positive mark on our community and those around us. So let me ask you this, Erica, what is your thought, or how would you define legacy?
I think the way you said it was pretty good. I would say definitely, it's almost like your brand, what you want people to think about you when you're not around. And same thing is like with legacy, what do you want them to say about you once you're gone?
Exactly. That's exactly it. So it's great taking that brand and that mark, right? And how do you want people to think of you now and in the future? And that's something that I always talk to people about, living it now, but also leaving a lasting legacy. That's so important. So as part of legacy, there's always, of course, a past, a present, and of course thinking into the future. So I'm very curious to know about your legacy. What has led you up to this particular point in your legacy? What has led you here? Would you be able to share that with me, a little bit about your past, your story?
Yeah, sure. So if you're my age, you'll probably know this, but I had what I would call like the Beaver Cleaver family. We were like the
I
mom,
know that.
dad, brother, and me. So we were the happy-go-lucky, nothing ever went wrong family. Everybody always has these like super tragic stories. That's not my story. I have a very happy family, and we loved each other, growing up, and loved to spend time together. But back in 2007, I moved to Panama, the country. And at the moment I wasn't moving, but anyway, that's when I kind of got into to digital marketing. And I had studied it in college and never really pursued marketing. But when I read The 4-Hour Workweek, which is so funny, but when I read that book, that is kind of what sparked it. It came out in 2007 and I bought it on a plane, and I really just got it. Like, I got obsessed. I was so passionate about it. And just, when you get obsessed about something, you start learning everything about it. So that's kind of what started me on my journey. I started a digital marketing agency that kind of went into, merged into consulting. And I think I'm just as obsessed today about it as I was then. I wake up just as excited. I always have like new ideas, and it just really lights me up. And so I think that's one of the things that people really need to do in their lives, is stuff that get them excited to get out of bed, have to make yourself go to sleep because you just don't want to go to sleep because you're going to miss out on something of the day. That's just what I love. So that's a little bit about how I kind of got started into this. And
that's great. Well, I love that, Erica. That's fantastic. It's helping us understand your story, right? And that's a key part of your legacy. What got you to this point? Why you're here now today? So that's fantastic, and I love that because you focus on digital marketing and how you're passionate about that. And like you said, it's so important to do what we love, right? And be able to do it 24 hours a day, 7 days a week at our schedule when we want to be able to do it, giving us flexibility and freedom. So that's great. And of course, that Panama touches a special place in my heart. You move into Panama, as you mentioned, because my husband is from Panama, the country of Panama, which it's, by the way, just on a side note for anyone listening in, if you ever want to take a great vacation, go to Panama. It's so beautiful. So I'm so glad. Yeah, so glad you were able to take that step. Excellent. And what really caught my attention there is that how you utilized your time, Erica, getting a book at the airport, right? Reading it on the airplane, and that changed your life. And that
It
just
did.
goes to show how one discussion, one book, one presentation you listen to can change your life. It's all about your perspective. So I'm curious to hear about that as we move into the next question here about the present, because I know you have so many wonderful things going on. And I'm especially interested to hear about this summit that I know can change people's lives, just like that book changed your life, the 4-Hour Work Week. So let's share with us, please. What about your legacy now? What are some of the things that you're doing?
So, okay. So starting back then with that book, that was one of the things that really sparked. So for me at the moment in my life, the important things to me, one of which was that freedom. I wanted time freedom. I wanted to be able to do things on my own terms. And so
Yes.
that's what really kind of, you need to be in a certain mindset, I think, to receive information. And for me, that's where I was at that moment in my life. I was trying to figure all that out. And so that's kind of where the concept of this summit came from, is people are trying to build businesses, but they just kind of go through the grind and they're always like spinning their wheels, what I say, like spiraling, whatever it is, but they never quite figure it out. I mean, some do, but most don't. And so
Right.
what I really wanted to do was help people figure out a way to leverage something to be able to propel them, leap into their businesses or into that next stage of business, because it's not just when you're starting your business. You could be in business 10 years and you can still make a massive leap in your business to that next step or that next stage. And there are a lot of different ways to be able to do that. And I just wanted people to understand it doesn't necessarily mean, that you have to be at the beginning or the middle or the end of wherever you're at. It's any stage. There are different layers of leverage, and wherever you're at, you can find one that will help you kind of get to that next level. And talking about the legacy, that's one of the things, like my passion is to help so many entrepreneurs be able to live that life that they kind of dreamed of. Not everybody's is the same. Not everybody wants to, have the same type of ending, but being able to figure out what it is that you want to do and do it, and using leverage as a way to be able to do that, I think is the way to get it done.
That's awesome. Well, I love how you do that and you put it all into one-stop shop, right? I know you cover so many different tiers in your particular summit, which I love. And that's really what helps, because you use the word mindset, and mindset is key. So I know you have speakers talking about mindset. I know you have speakers talking about the nuts and bolts of business. And of course, I'll be there talking about profits and being able to protect your legacy. There's so many positive things that you're bringing into this. Can you share a little bit about those tiers that'll be part of your leverage summit?
Yeah, I'm going to pull it up real quick to make
Oh,
sure that
awesome.
I don't.
Thank you. Thank you. Well, while you're bringing that up, I can definitely speak to the profits part, because I'll be talking, as I mentioned, about the trademark piece, right? As far as protecting your legacy, and a key part of your business or your entrepreneurial role or journey as you go through things. So I'll go ahead and give you the stage here.
Yeah, amazing. I'm so excited about your
Me
talk
too.
coming up. All right, so there's 6 different layers. The first one is prowess. And so I'm cheesy, I'm a marketer. They all start with P, so that's where prowess came from. So the
Speaking of
first one is
prowess,
prowess.
I have a prowess right here.
And it's all about your expertise, your mindset. So I do believe that your first layer is using yourself, right? You need to
Yes.
optimize who you are and what you're all about. And that comes first before you can really move into any of the other layers. So the next one's platform. Where are you going to get your message out? What's your message? Where are you going to get it out? Then the next layer is productivity. So I love this layer because I think that people, you've heard that CEOs get more done in 4 hours than I think it is most people get done in a week. So making sure that you are productive in what you do, making the leap, using leverage. Productivity is one of those things. Being able to get more done in less time can help you either do more or spend that time doing something that you love. So productivity is really key in making sure that you are moving to that next level in your business. And then the next one is process. This might not be for, newer people in business, but definitely once you're rocking and rolling in your business, you want to start focusing in on the processes that you're using, whether that's SOPs or the tech that you're using in your business, any kind of systems. You need to have all of that in place as quickly as possible to be able to move to that next level. So it's how you're leveraging the technology or the systems. And then the next one is profits. That's you. I talk a lot about that in my business too. And just how we can use, I talk about it in a different way than you do, but leverage marketing to make more profits in your business. We have somebody else speaking about different ways to do money, how you can leverage actual cash, to either by getting investors or by, taking a loan out or whatever it is. So there's a lot of different ways that you can leverage those profits in your business to get to that next stage. And then the last one is people. And this one kind of sounds funny when I say it out loud. So I don't mean it, but the word leverage kind of means use. And I don't mean to use people. No matter what you're doing, it needs to be a win-win situation. But you can always get bigger and better by leveraging the knowledge of other people, whether that's hiring consultants like yourself or myself. Hiring a consultant, you can leverage, their time and experience. You can network to meet as many different people as you can, because there are different ways that you can leverage people, by introducing, like this summit, for example, you're introducing me to your audience, right? On the summit, we're going to be introduced to other people's audiences and each other's audiences and mixing that all up. So that's a way to be able to leverage other people just by building relationships, by networking. And then there's another one that we're not really going to hit so much on the summit, but affiliate marketing is one of the ways that we can leverage. So on the summit, for example, the speakers and other people who want to promote the summit will get like a code that they can use. And that makes them like salespeople. And that's what we call affiliate marketing. So they can leverage this product. I leverage, I'm saying it all backwards, but basically you're going to leverage like sales people to increase your brand or your product or whatever it is. And just the different ways of being able to leverage those things. So just to wrap it up real quick, it's prowess, platform, productivity, process, profits, and people.
I absolutely love that. And the way you package it's like having a nice bow on it, a great gift for everybody, right? Who really wants to move forward and leverage their business, regardless of what level they're at. They could be at the beginning, the middle, the end, or just looking to move forward, their business forward. So I love how you do that. And one of the things that a concept that I'm coming across more and more, and especially with this experience with you, which I've loved thus far, is the affiliate, how we're ambassadors for the whole concept, right? I love that concept. So I'll definitely be connecting with you more to learn more about that. And anyone else who wants to do that as well can definitely connect with you. But I will tell you this, Erica, I'm so excited. I'm privileged to be able to be on the same platform with you in that particular summit. And then also very proud of the way you've taken the step and you've really taken all this information to help other individuals. And I always say collaboration trumps competition. So it's a collaboration between, exactly. Collaboration is key. And that's what you're leading by example in that aspect with the summit. So thank you for doing that. And I love the 6 P's, right? The P. So I'm going to add another P in there, the phenomenal. This is absolutely phenomenal on that. So there you have your 7th P there, right? Making it complete. So there you go. But I do want to say thank you so much with all of this, the way you packaged this together. I do have 2 other questions. One is, what's your future goals with your legacy? Could you share that with us, some of your future goals?
Yeah, sure. I love it. So obviously this summit, bigger and better each time we do it. That's one of the future goals. I have a project I call Operation Leap that I'm working on right now. It's to get more and more people, business owners, entrepreneurs, as much knowledge as they can get. We get overwhelmed with the knowledge out there on the internet. So I have a program that's more focused, not necessarily on the knowledge, although it does have, what you need in that, but it's more about taking that leap. So it's called Operation Leap. And people, I talked about this earlier, but people spiral. People get really stuck in their heads, in their business, wherever it is. And so it is fully focused on productivity and profits. How can you make more profits by being more productive in your business and those day-to-day activities that you really need to focus on? So that's what I'm doing. It's a group operation and it's called Operation Leap. So I'm really excited about that right now. That's pretty much the two main focuses I would say right now that I'm working on.
Well, I love it. I love that concept too of Operation Leap. I always think of a leap, right? You're moving forward, and sometimes it takes us a little bit to leap, but once we do, we're going to go places, all kinds of places, right? It
reminds me momentum going.
Yes, get that momentum. It reminds me of the book by Dr. Seuss, The Places We'll Go. It's just so many different places out there that we can go. It's unimaginable. It's just hard to imagine it, but you make it a reality by bringing the productivity and the profits together. So that's fantastic. And Operation Leap, it's out there. It's out there to the world. It's coming soon, and it definitely will make a mark, an impact on the world, on the communities. And that's part of your legacy to help other individuals, other entrepreneurs. That's great. So I'd like to ask you this. I know we'll hear some in the summit as well, but what are 3 gems or 3 key pieces takeaways that individuals listening, entrepreneurs, business owners listening could take away and really implement immediately?
So many. I'd say one of the first ones is success loves speed, not perfection. Just get it done, start moving. It's really hard to figure out what you're doing wrong until you do it and do it wrong, right? So you can't really go back and analyze anything until it's done. And people stay stuck in that kind of analyzing and how to make sure that it's all perfect. Don't worry about it. Just do it and then figure out what worked well, keep going, and what didn't, and start making those changes that you need. So that would be my first one, I would say, is success loves speed. The second one is my mom said this since I was little, but don't live your life with regrets, right? So no regrets, just lessons. And I think that that's a big one. And it kind of goes with the first one, but don't look back. I mean, don't worry about it, right? There's no reason. You made a decision, you move forward, whether it was the right one or the wrong one, at the time, it's the decision that you made. So never look back and regret. Just figure out how you're going to do it differently the next time if it was a bad decision, or how you're going to go all in if it was a great decision, how you're going to improve on that decision. So live your life with no regrets. That's a big thing that I have lived my entire life thinking and living on. And I think it's served me well, left me happy, which leaves me to my third one, happiness. I think life is about happiness, but the third one is happiness is about striving to reach your vision, not getting there. And I think people get caught up in, making sure that they reach their goals when the reality is that actual end game goal isn't necessarily the happiness part. It's waking up every morning excited about what you're doing today to get there. So the way to really get that done is to have this kind of crazy vision that other people laugh at you when you say it out loud, or maybe you just don't even say it out loud because it's so crazy, right? But having this crazy vision in your head, but really knowing, what that looks like, and waking up every day, making sure that you do one thing, even if it's 5 minutes, do one thing every day to make sure that you're moving yourself closer to that big goal, that vision that you have for yourself. So I think that is like the key to happiness. And most people get caught up in a lot of other things that, aren't making them happy.
Such great points. I love those 3 gems. And just something a little extra that I give to people with when they're listening in is that this will be all transcribed. So don't worry, you'll get those 3 gems because they were fantastic. I wrote them down myself. I definitely agree with you. Success loves speed, not perfection. It reminds me of just recently, I decided to do a challenge, a 5-day challenge. I had never done it before. I was waiting for perfection to get it out there. And then I decided, you know what? I'm never going to do it if I don't just do it, right? So it's out there. It's not perfect by any means, but it's out there. That's the important thing, right?
I love that.
Yeah.
And I'm sure more things went wrong. I mean, things will go wrong on this summit coming up. It's going to be live. We're going to lose people. The connection's going to go down. I mean, who cares? This is life. And that's what it's all about. And being able to, I love that you went out there and did your 5-day challenge. I love that because the people that you brought into that challenge saw you being confident and going forward, and maybe a little messy, maybe not, maybe it was perfect. I don't know. But, more than likely it had its little hiccups that you showed them. Hey, I'm smiling and moving right through these. And I think that shows who you are as a person, as a leader, and as a business owner, as a consultant for them. It lets them know, hey, she's going to still hang tough. And I love that you did that. That's pretty cool.
Well, thank you so much, Erica. I appreciate that. And it ties into everything that you're talking about too. It really, that's what makes a strong entrepreneur, right? Or strong, as you mentioned, a consultant, a coach, a mentor, is being able to move forward. And I love what you said, not looking back with regrets. We just keep moving forward and making sure we move towards our vision and appreciate the journey as we get there. And included with that, tied into legacy, are all your lessons learned that you can share with others, like you're doing today and in your summit, and being able to carry that on and leave that positive mark on those around us. So I do want to thank you so much for what you've done. If you could just share with the group one more time, when is the summit? How can they sign up? And just letting us know a little bit more so that people can definitely sign up. I know you will want to. You will be mad at yourself if you don't sign up. So please sign up. Go ahead, Erica. I'll let you share with that.
Awesome. Thank you. All right. The summit's called Leap with Leverage. So you can find it on Leap with Leverage, but I'm sure Cynthia will leave a link below the video that will have her link to the summit. So it is next week, October 18th, 19th, and 20th. It's from 12 to 6 p.m. Eastern. And we have a lot of amazing speakers lined up, including Cynthia. And we are super, super excited to have you there. There's a free pass for everybody when you get in. There's a lot of different little prizes and things that you'll get as just for entering the summit. And then there is also an upgrade. We'd love everybody to upgrade. And people have left amazing coaching, consulting, courses, just little things for you to really up level your business if you go for those VIPs. I know Cynthia's is awesome, which I am signing up for myself for Cynthia's VIP. So if you can make it, we'd love to see you there. The VIP also includes the recording. So if you know that you want to be there but can't make it to all those hours and all those days, just sign up for the VIP and you can make sure that you have those recordings for many years to come. Every single person is going to leave you with some great knowledge, a way for you to move forward in your business. They're going to give you something actionable that you can actually do right now to move forward in your business. So you're not going to want to miss a single speaker. And I know Cynthia actually has even more than that for you. You're going to give them some discounts to, tell me again what it is, discount.
Yes, I'm so excited for this. So I live in Louisiana. We always talk about lagniappe, that little extra. So I'm giving you a lot extra here. What I'll be giving in my particular piece, it's a benefit for being a part of this particular summit with the Leverage Summit with Erica. You'll be able, if you decide to trademark and within 24 hours, you lock it in, you'll be able to get a significant discount. Now, I'm not going to tell you the exact amount because you need to be at the event to hear the discount, but you will get a significant discount with that. And Erica mentioned my VIP membership that I have. You'll be able to get 1 month free for that as well. So I have and also I'm giving a free gift that you'll be able to get a workbook. So there's so many positives here. Definitely free gifts from me. And all of the speakers will have free gifts. If you want to have some fun, you want to get some free gifts, and of course all the knowledge coming in, definitely join the summit next week.
We are so excited. Thank you so much, Cynthia, for having me on.
Yes, thank you.
I'm looking for, oh, you know what? We said next week, but when this goes live, it will already be the
action. Yes, so it'll be just to scratch the next week, it'll be October 18th. 19th and 20th. And of course, you'll also have opportunity if you weren't able to make it, which you hope you do in person, but you will have opportunity to get the recordings as well. And Erica will share more about that as well after the presentation and in her website as well regarding that. So many positive things, you all. You want to be there in person because there's nothing like being able to interact in person. Yet if you cannot for some reason, there will be recorded sessions for the event. So October 18th, 19th, and 20th is when the Leverage Summit will be. So if you are ready to leap forward, definitely attend the summit. The 3 days if you can, if not any of the events throughout the day. So Erica,
Awesome.
before we sign off, any last minute statements you want to make or anything you want to tell the group that's listening?
Oh, no, thank you so much. I really appreciate you having me on here, Cynthia. I'm really looking forward to your moment, your speaking time next at the summit, Leap with Leverage. If you have not yet signed up, make sure you sign up, Leap with Leverage, and love to see you. Hashtag Leap with Leverage. When you sign up, let us know and tag us on it. We want to hear about it.
Fantastic. Thank you so much, Erica. I appreciate you taking the time to be here with me today. You could be anytime, anywhere at this moment, but thank you. I feel special that you're here with me. I appreciate that. So my name, once again, is Cynthia Gallardo, your favorite legacy lady, and we will be signing off from Legacy and Me, and we will see you same time, same bad channel at another date. Thank you. Have a great day. Take care.